Welcome to the Civics Open House presentation. My name is John Cronfel, and I will be telling you a little bit about this course and a little bit about myself as well. I'll start out telling you a little bit about myself, my education, and my experiences. I got my political science degree from Augustana College. I also had my master's in curriculum and instruction from the University of Illinois. And I got a second master's in leadership and administration from Benedictine University. In terms of teaching, I have been lucky to have taught internationally a little bit before coming to LT. I started by teaching English in the public school system of Japan from 91 to 94. I then came back home, went to the University of Illinois for my master's, and I taught at Stevenson High School for about a year and a half. At that point, I had the opportunity to teach in Mexico, and I took it. I'm grateful that I did. It was a great experience teaching social studies in Mexico, but I also had the chance to meet my Canadian wife, which was obviously lucky for me. After that, we decided to move to Ecuador, where we taught at another international school, Colegio Americano de Quito, for 2 years. And then we decided, before children, let's move again, and we moved to Southeast Asia, where we taught at an international school in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. In those international schools, I was teaching social studies. After the 3 years in Malaysia, I was fortunate enough to be hired here at Lyons Township, and I have been here since 2005. One of our favorite things to do every summer is to go back to my wife's hometown in Ottawa, Canada, where we explore the beautiful city of Ottawa, and we get a chance to enjoy nature as well. For this course, you will be able to find everything that's going on because there's a running schedule at the bottom of the page that is down here. So you can see the learning targets, the daily activities, and the homework. You can also see the syllabus, the Zoom expectations, and any other critical information. Hopefully, this is the student view, and it should be very easy to navigate. So what do we study in civics class? The basics of the class that the students will walk away knowing is how our institutions work, and they will also have a good understanding of current events that are going on in our society today, and we will be doing that through simulations of the democratic process. We do focus on both philosophical understanding of our government, as well as the skills that it takes to be a good citizen in the United States. Our basic units start out with why civics and what is their role to being an active citizen. So we have been looking at the political spectrum and where the individual students fall for themselves on that spectrum, as well as we'll be looking at media and analyzing sources so that we know where to get good information. We'll be, in our second unit, diving into the legislative branch of government. In Unit 3, we'll be looking at the executive branch of government. And in Unit 4, we'll be looking at the judicial branch of government. So we'll really dive into each branch of government to understand their role and the role that the impact that has on our society. And our final project, which is actually going to be an ongoing thing that we'll be introducing shortly as we adopt it for remote learning, students will be exploring a societal problem that they get to pick. They'll be researching the causes of that and possible solutions for that. And then they're going to share those findings with the students. So we always look forward to that. In this course, we do focus on skills of being able to identify and apply critical concepts, evaluating sources, having really meaningful discussion, as we find that critical towards being an active member of society, and being able to develop a claim through evidence and analysis. So those are the skills that we will work through in every unit of this course. In terms of understanding the grade, there's essentially two different grades in the class. One is known as formative or practice. That is not given a weighted grade towards the final grade. It is practice. The actual grade will be based on the summative. So the idea is that the students will practice a skill, and then once they have practiced it, they will have mastered it, and based on the final mastery of that skill, they'll be given a grade based on that. That's it. That's civics in a nutshell. Please reach out to me with any questions. The best way to contact me is through my LTHS email. You can see my office hours here if you would like something more extensive in terms of a phone call or a Zoom meeting. Thank you very much, and I wish you well.